Wow. Yeah, this song is kind of, I mean, it's good. It's just not like, it's something missing. I'm going to figure it out. Unless one of the fans out there wants to write us some new music, that'd be pretty cool.
Somebody help us.
Just help us. I mean, guitar, I mean, you guys know, like, if you're a musician, you play guitar, you know what sounds good for an intro. Like, whoever wrote Stone Cold's intro music was a genius.
Was just watching, crazy you say that, was just watching the old Raw at the gym where Stone Cold fires McMahon.
Oh, beautiful.
Classic.
I don't know why, but my algorithm on Instagram is just full of, it's either Stone Cold videos or like a gambling pun or something to do with gambling.
Wow, the gambling makes
like, this
sense.
is all I have.
Well, yeah. Well, we got a lot going on already. Transformative content. I forgot. Break the fourth wall. I forgot my computer charger. My computer's at 71% and falling. This is high drama podcasting. You never know. I'm going to go till my computer dies. You don't get this anywhere else. And so that's number one, which is very exciting. 70, now down to 68%. Unbelievable.
Wow.
The reason I was late was because I was battling school buses across town because apparently kids get out of school at 12:30 now after they were nobody worked, so they have
What the fuck? Hey, I don't know if it's me or if your audio cut out. 1 second. Whoa. Where's Stancil? Is it just me or is it Stancil's audio that's done? Shit. Brennan put up a link for 4 p.m. today. All right. Cool. Hey, I don't know. Are you muted? Hey, is Stancil muted? Somebody in the comments, please let me know. That's hilarious. If so.
There I am.
Oh, wow. You're back.
I don't know what that is. I don't know if the Wi-Fi got shitty here.
Here's what I don't understand. It's like your
Could
mic
be because my
doesn't
computer has no power.
Probably. It could be just cutting out of that. I don't understand why your mic doesn't click like when we talk before the show, and then when we get on the show, it clicks. It's like, so it's got to be something internal. I don't know. But you're back. You're back in action.
Who knows? But yes, why are we having half days of school on 4-day work weeks as it is?
Because
so I don't want to hear shit from ever. I mean, I know I'm beating a dead horse if you watch these shows.
No, I know. I
never
why.
want to hear shit from teachers. I don't want to hear it. It's a joke. Your job is a joke. Work half days every day. Even a full day is 6 hours. Get a life.
You want to know why it's gonna really piss you off?
Go ahead.
The heat.
It's too hot.
It's too hot. Can you believe that?
So I thought about that. I thought about that exactly when I was driving over. So you're going to send kids out of a school and send them out into the sun. They're all walking home or in a hot bus.
Or if they're taking the bus ain't no cool place to be when it's hot outside.
And especially in our city here, my metro urban city, half these kids I'm sure don't have AC at their houses. So you're going to kick them out of a school that's air conditioning and send them into the streets, into the sun. Listen, teachers and the education system have failed. They're all lazy. It's laziness, and they try to cover it up like they're fucking heroes. Get fucked.
Right. It's embarrassing. I mean, how are you gonna? Texas never even did that when I lived down there, and it still don't. And you're talking over 100 degrees. I mean, granted, they have actual air conditionings and not fucking window units like some of these schools, but still, you're not in there sweltering. You're inside. There's ways to make it cool. You know, and these kids, they're just going to have to make up those certain amount of hours during the summer, which is fine. You know?
It's pussified. Teacher, just spare me. Just fucking spare me. The teachers are a joke. But anyway, we have a lot to get to. 58% on the computer now.
Wow. I mean, we only have so much time to get to some of this transformative content, folks. You know, we did a SMC last Saturday, and I don't have anything because I've been in this apartment. I don't know what to do. You know, I go out for these job interviews, and those are the highlights of my day. Just meeting these mongoloids who have been stuck in a profession for so many years, and they're talking to you about the greatness of it. And I'm looking at them like, this is going to suck. And there's no way I'm taking this. So been a lot of gambling. You know, I've been just losing myself in gambling. It's fun.
That's good. That's always healthy.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
speaking of gambling, Sports Mask will be making its triumphant return semi-immediately following this show. I'll run home and plug in my computer like a real person. But, yeah, Sports Mask coming back. We'll talk bets. I got a lot. Doing it solo. I got too much to catch up on. But to the
I know I've said it in
There it
the
is.
past, and I don't want you to think I was just saying it because I was hammered when I said it. But there's a reason. I mean, I would love to do Sports Mask, but there's a reason I don't like to do it. It's my favorite podcast to listen to. That's why I wish you would cover baseball and the others.
I'm going
but,
to talk some
it
baseball today. Oh,
I know, but it
seems
seems like you kind of only gear the show towards when the NFL season starts to about February cut
We'll
off.
see what
But that's
happens
also
after
because
this,
you're busy during the summer and stuff.
This is true. I have a life. I try to live. Work to live, don't live to work. That's my motto. I'm also retired at 37. But we'll see what happens. Well, we're back until fucking February now. So you got us for a while. We'll be back following this Sports Mask. Now, while down to 52% on the computer, while I still have power, Ski Mask, we have to get to the core. And I apologize. I've been running around. I didn't watch the last SMC. I know it was cut short thanks to David Chandelier.
Right.
I mean, when do we stop being right? When do we stop? Levy gone, Milton gone, Chad Long gone, and the shows this week, the reviews are in. The shows since they left have been close to the old days. Tremendous shows, so much more entertaining without the hack bullshit. And Kevin, and let's start here. Kevin never doxed anyone. Period. Stop.
Nope.
So everybody,
I
calm the fuck down.
love that. I know that you and I were somewhat friends with Gladwell and stuff, but we always tell the truth, no matter what. If you're my best friend, we're still going to tell the truth. So when I saw your tweet, it made me smile. Because you hit the nail on the head. He didn't dox anybody. All he did was simply say one of the most popular names ever.
Biblical, a name that's been around for thousands of years.
Shakespeare.
Yeah, and I may have gotten a threatening message or two from Mr. Ape. I have no issue with Ape. Again, as I always do, as always done, like you just said, we just tell the truth. We're not doing bits. We're not doing works that much. But all we do is tell the goddamn truth. And if you just listen to us, you know you've been on the winning side this whole time because we're right about everything and everyone. Milton's a fat turd, even though he's your best friend. He stinks on MLC. He brings the show down. Chad obviously was just doing works all the time. And Levy, I love him. He's a classic. But for MLC, he clearly just got bored of it at the end or something. I don't know.
Well, I know it, but you can also tell.
So now we got some new shit.
Kevin,
we got Patty. Patty has been in the mix. We got, Lil Mir was on the other day,
wait a second.
Yeah.
I know. Speaking of that episode, did you know that me and Kevin are best friends now?
Or is it kind of the same thing?
I saw that.
Yeah, but I know Ski Mask.
Your best, you're his closest friend now after all this.
I hung out with Ski Mask. I know.
BFFs.
Like I told Ski Mask.
I did see that.
I said we played poker for a long time, and when we did comedians at a compound last April or whatever it was. And then we got something to eat together. I was like, me and Ski Mask are, I consider him a friend now. I mean, he's a fucking idiot.
That's right, folks. Friends. Hold on, you're muted for some reason. There we go. I can unmute. Can I unmute your mic? Why are you muted? This is bullshit. Can't unmute your guests because they chose to mute themselves. I don't think he did. I don't think he chose that option. Dude, fuck this StreamYard. I'm about to figure something else out. I just realized they're charging me $60 a month. Almost $60 a month for this shit.
Does that come out of our extensive super chat?
I was only taking 24 out of the super chat money, but I mean, I guess I'm going to have to double that or change the plans. I'm going to look at it directly following the show.
We'd be like Shuley and make our own super chat channel or whatever the fuck he was saying.
What is it? No, I don't know. That's this. I'm not, because we don't ask for money. That's not something we do.
This is a real show.
Speaking of super chats, Little Lemmy was on Stevie Lou's show, Loose Cannon, last week. And we are live on twitch.tv if you guys are into that. I don't know how to do Twitch. All I did was sign up for it, and I know we're live on there. So if Stevie Lou would like to take over that part, he can. But I don't think I'm going to mess with Twitch. But I just know we're live on there. If you look up Skimask Media on Twitch, we're there. But all I do, I know the YouTube. That's it. So, but Little Lemmy, she's a Twitch person, and she also designed the new Sad Chad logo. Sad Chad will be back tonight, folks. Special edition of the Sad Chad show tonight. One sec. Put up the wrong fucking thing because I'm a loser idiot. Brand new logo. We're bringing it back tonight.
Bring it back.
Got some stuff to talk about, especially his weight gain.
He looked terrible. Unbelievable.
Yes, absolutely.
Really big. Bigger than, what's his name? Danger. Dr. Danger. What's Ray's friend's name?
Ooh, Dr. Danger.
Carlos Danger.
Carlos. Oh, but Carlos is a good dude. He's not an asshole.
Well, he's big and fat.
You can kind of look at Carlos and not see the fat because you're laughing with him and he's a nice person.
No, I like Carlos Danger. Carlos Danger, I enjoy on the shows.
I do too.
I like guys who have their own or something different. So Carlos Danger is a journalist in real life or what have you. So he has a different take on things. I don't know. It's just more entertaining than the same shit all the time.
Yeah, well, I also like how Carlos will stand up for himself, and if he doesn't agree with anything, he'll tell you why he doesn't agree with something. He's not like, oh, you suck or that show stinks. He's like, this is why I don't enjoy that content, and he'll break it down.
Right,
like somebody behind a microphone should.
Well, exactly. Knowing he's a journalist makes it make all the more sense. Kind of connected the dots for me. Why he's that's exactly it. He has some questions. He lets people talk. He tells Ray he's an idiot.
Yeah.
But just to go back a second, Kevin never doxed anyone, you babies. He said email me if you want the information, which I was dying about because I know Kevin, you know Kevin. I would be very surprised if he actually gave out any information.
No, he's trying to do it to a bunch of guys, and I haven't heard of one person with the info.
These big baby morons. Like, oh, it's so gay to dox people. Pay attention, you idiots. You not understand what's going on. Kevin's a genius, and you're doing exactly what he wanted to do. Right. Idiots.
And just like, I don't know, the Gladwell stuff was weird because he immediately, like Kevin said, called him and texted him that many times, and then his tweets, it's almost like he never slept. If you look at the timeline of his tweets, like directly following MLC, the man was up like almost 24 hours tweeting.
I got a message at 3 a.m. The following day saying, "You okay with this?"
And he was still tweeting at like 8 or 9 a.m. I'm like, dude, what is going on? Is this bothering you that much?
Hey, like I said in a tweet, listen, enough is enough. And I think I have to say, I nailed it on the head because I'm great. Enough. All these other, the Shuleys, the Chads, even the Carls, I hate to say it, they're making money, essentially making money off of Kevin. They just stream his show on their channel. And Kevin said enough is enough and jokingly said he was going to dox people. And then they all get their little skirts in a bunch because their little paydays going away because no more MLC. So like my point was, and that all you got to do is tell your little tenant there to try to do a real show like this where you don't just dissect clips and you don't stream snipe. Give it a whirl, Chad. Try doing a real show where you don't. And then what was he doing now? I didn't even watch. He's watching his own old videos of him as Superman or something.
I don't know. I didn't see this. And I know I'm still on his Patreon, so I might have to go have that a gander before Sad Chad tonight, directly following MLC, which I heard he did put up a link today. I've talked to a couple of people. No one really knows what happened yesterday. As Kevin put up the link, right? And people were chatting in the chat room, ready for the show to start. And around 3:30, the link got taken down, and there was no show. So he wanted to do a show, but something must have happened. So people are speculating. I know Twitter's been awfully quiet.
Kevin, like a lot of these losers, including us, Kevin has kids. He's got a family.
Right.
So, listen, who knows? And it's school time. School's all started this week. We'll find out, I suppose. But I have a feeling it's just real-life shit this time
Well,
of year.
apparently, Stevie Lou earlier in the show, thank you, Stevie Lou, the 199, said he already put up the link for 4 p.m. today. So, also... yesterday, Shuley and the Shuley Network, whatever you want to call it, got their YouTube back. So people are speculating that Kevin was mad. It's like, shut up. Maybe he has shit to do. I like this guy, but I don't know why he doesn't like you. He is a member. Yo, Ski doing it. Stancil, your mic sucks. So do you. He's been trashing you for a good week.
I guess he's too poor to pay for that. So pay some money. I'll buy a new mic. I don't have any money. We don't
Sounds
have
all right
a
now.
producer.
I think you could turn it up a little bit if you can, but
Sure. I think it has to do with the Wi-Fi and how slow this computer is.
probably.
I think my computer takes like 10 minutes to warm up, and I'm not even kidding, like to get to cruising altitude. 38% on the computer, folks. We're dwindling
38%. I
away.
mean, I feel like I'm going fast, but I keep forgetting that your percentile. So as everyone knows, I of course am jobless. I just collected my second unemployment check yesterday.
Oh,
fantastic stuff.
Boy, you're fitting right in with your neighbors there, huh?
I know, it's amazing. So I had a lot of time to work on the website as well as other things. Now, we haven't done this in a while, so let's see what's really going on out there, folks. SkimaskCollective.com.
Oh, my God. There's some great stuff. I was going to bring this up, actually. There's some real hitters on our website these days. Not to mention this very sure.
Oh,
But there's some great stuff. Whenever I get money, I'm definitely going to get the gym bag, definitely the fanny pack. Yeah, there's some great stuff, folks.
I'm
Get there now.
getting this hat.
Love
I might
the
order
hat.
this today, actually.
Do we
I
have
love
the other
this
hat? I love the other hat. If not,
I
it's
did not.
okay.
I didn't put the other hat up yet, but it is a what do you call it? A snapback? Is that what?
Yeah, good old
they
nice
call 'em?
black snapback, a nice simple ski mask in the front. It's a beautiful
And it's
piece.
embroidered too, so it's not just a print. It's not going to wash away. It's sewed into the hat, folks. Fanny pack with the logo matches everything.
Yeah,
Amazing
not that
stuff.
Milton crap.
Right.
The
No, this
fanny
is
pack.
good quality fanny pack. I mean, I have one of them, but it
You
says
raved
something
about
else.
this. You've been ranting and raving about that fanny pack.
I love it. Brennan, I'm so happy I'll suck a dick right now. I mean, if you're happy, folks, order this tea and get out there in the world and really show them that you're so happy you'll suck a dick right now.
I need that shirt yesterday. That was.
I know this is an old item, but I saw it today. It made me laugh again because no one has ordered it. And, the holidays are coming up, folks. Get the Stancil puzzle. Give it to the kids when they come for candy. Stop making these kids fat. Give them this from Halloween, all right?
Great
It's nice
point.
and spooky.
And
it's got
back
crows.
To school. It's back
Right.
to school time. This is a nice educational for the younger kids. Have them do some critical thinking, put a puzzle together, eat some crows.
Right.
The Lord Stancil tea I saw is still up there. What am I got to rebuy that one because I gave it to a fan at some event.
Yeah, I actually had that one. I know I downloaded it. Oh, whatever. But I was gonna throw that up on the screen today too. It was on here earlier. Oh well. But yes, of course, the gym bag that he is speaking of. Wow, wow, wow. And if you guys are worried
Look
about
at
the
this.
price, it's $65 retail. It's well crafted. I talked to the
you read?
manufacturer.
I can't see. Can you read all the features it lists there around the bag?
Yes, you got small inside pocket for your valuables, right? You got dual padded handles, adjustable and removable shoulder strap, barrel shape, so you can fit everything in there, right? T-piping for stability. All right, sturdy fabric. All right, it's not even a fabric. I mean, I'm telling you guys, this is amazing. You got side pockets on both sides. So you got Stancil with the crow shirt on both sides. Ski Mask Collective logo above on both sides. The ski mask over the top and a special edition here on the bottom. Don't let that special edition scare you away, folks. It's really special.
Don't let it frighten you. That's my new gym bag. Soon as I get a little bit of money, I'm not even kidding. I need my gym bag's wearing out. Beautiful piece, beautiful merch. You're not going to get that on Onion's disgusting crap website. This is the real shit. This is the shit they know about in the streets. Oh my God, I'm going to see. Guess who I'm going to see tonight?
Oh, mommy! Oh, I saw
My
your
mommy, my little mommy, Karen Feehan's at the Soccer Ball Comedy Club in Stanford tonight.
Now, aren't you going on a trip soon? Weren't you supposed to?
Well, we were getting to that too. We have so much to get to. I might have to call back in on my phone. When this
Weren't you
computer
supposed to
dies.
bring someone? Or?
Well, I'm going to offer her tonight. I have a flight at 6 a.m. tomorrow. Heading over to Northern California.
Wow!
I'm gonna.
You're gonna see the big trees.
I'm gonna look at big trees. Speaking of big trees, I'm gonna see Larry Bea, who's black. Speaking of big trees, I may see our old pal Larry Bea on Friday. The great, incomparable, You know him, you love him. Lord Huron at the Mount Tamalpais Sound Summit Outdoor Natural Amphitheater. Looking over San Francisco Bay Saturday night, going by myself, do some acid, drive my car.
Well, you might be going with someone else, right?
Well, I'm going to ask Mrs. Fian tonight if she'd like to let me
That
squire
would
her
be
about.
amazing.
All she has to pay for is I'm taking Spirit, of course. As you all know, I'm a Spirit boy. Spirit there and back. Exit row, it's basically first class. Just
Right,
pay for
it
the
is.
exit row, and you're basically in first class. You're actually a hack if you pay for first class. You
And
go
most people don't
Spirit-
want to sit in the exit row because they're scared. I try to get it every time I can.
Oh,
So
I wouldn't
easy to
save
get
anyone.
those doors open.
I'm always so close to blackout by the time I get on the plane. I'm not saving anybody. But it's great. You just have to say yes. I just have to muster up the mental equity to say yes, I understand, and then I'm free the rest of the flight and kill everybody else. Shut up, Kelly. You fucking
Yeah,
bitch.
Kelly. Listen, while you're
Kelly's in the
Kelly,
dock.
listen, I love you, but you're so busy in here with the comments when you really could be out there promoting and getting this man 7 more followers so he can reach his 2,000 before his big trip.
Yeah, I actually went down in followers since. Here's the problem with Kelly. Here's my problem with Kelly. Kelly's out here. She's promoting these Philly comics. These guys are all millionaires. These guys don't need you. Lemaire Lee, billionaire. Lemaire Lee's basically a millionaire. He doesn't need help. Nate Marshall, billionaire. Tim Butterly, billionaire. Naeem Ali, billionaire. Mike Rain. These guys are all doing fine. They're doing fine. They have real microphones. They have. They don't live
They have
in a garage.
studios.
Meanwhile, we're over here. I never see her tweet any of our videos. Every now and then, she's like, yeah, Stancil will be on
Yeah, I guess they're going to go live 3 shows
And then
today.
she expects me to send her dick pics all day. You can't have it
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, it's
Anybody
either
want
the
a dick
pics
pic?
or-
Offers
Yeah.
still on the table. Send us $100. You get a dick pic, and Kelly will rate your dick. You can't have one or the other. Has to be both.
So you say, let me create a banner real quick.
I need
$100
2,000 followers by Tuesday, or Kelly is fired publicly on In Hot Water.
So $100 for Stancil dick pic, right?
$100. You get your dick rated, or vagina, I guess. You get your genitalia rated by Kelly, and you get a Stancil dick pic. But you have to do both. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't just pay for the dick pic. You got to send your genitalia in, and then it gets rated, and then you get a picture of my penis, which KB gave it an 8. Kelly loves it. I mean, anyone who's seen it is just very happy about it. It'll make your day. Another great gift. The holiday seasons are coming up. Get Granny a dick pic, a Stancil dick pic. She wants it. Get her a puzzle and a dick pic. That'll keep her out of dementia.
Well, now, so I'm supposed to tell you that you need to treat Kelly better, but I'm kind of stuck in a conundrum here because shouldn't she be promoting you more than she's promoting the Philly comics?
Yeah, she
and,
clips
you know.
all these guys' shows. I never see our thing clipped. 20% on the computer. I just got a low
20%.
battery. I just got a low battery warning, low IQ warning for all of our viewers.
All right, we'll go till the computer dies, and
Well, you could send me it. Yeah, send it to me on my
I'm gonna
phone.
send you the link to the live.
I'll
stream
jump back
there.
on my phone. I didn't know it was gonna die this quick.
Now, what are your thoughts? I wanted to ask you about this. Do you think it's drunk love? Do you think he's doing it to be hilarious? Or do you think he's losing his mind? Gino Bisconti getting Kiki's tattoo on his arm. Do you think he's just drunk in love, head over heels to do it? She talked him into it. Do you think he's losing his mind, or do you think he's doing it to be funny?
I think it's none of the above and all of the above. I think it's classic. The man, say whatever you want about Gino, and there's a lot you could say, but the man is consistent. He is Gino Bisconti on and off the mic. Yeah, she got my tattoo. I'm gonna get hers. It's just classic Gino. I mean, the guy's got a Tennessee Vols tramp stamp.
Oh, I didn't even know he had a tattoo. I thought that was his first one. I didn't watch
he's
the
got
episode yet.
It's like and it's literally I didn't actually finish watching it, but it's literally not even an inch. It's like I'm not even kidding. It's like this big on the inside of his.
Did he lose a bet?
No, he's in love. He's in love. He keeps slipping up and saying my wife instead of my girlfriend.
Oh.
So how about that wedding? That'll be something.
I know. I remember we were betting on whether he would propose at Chrissy's wedding, and it didn't happen.
He met the parents. He calls this dad kid. Yeah, I think it's just no. There's no. When we were drinking Drambuie after the show Tuesday because they ran out of Chambord. We're the Chambord boys, so they ran out of it, so we became the Bowie boys, the Drambuie boys.
Bowie boys.
Yeah, no, I think it's just classic Gino. Yeah, I mean, it's on brand. No one should be surprised, I don't think. Why? Do you think he's losing his mind?
No, not at all. I was trying to get your opinion because I have not watched the episode. I just saw the pictures, and it's just Gino being Gino, trying to do something next level, which is hilarious. Having a tattoo artist come in the studio.
That is pretty good.
I've wanted to do that. I almost did that when I first started this thing, but then the neighbor guy moved away.
Yeah, I mean, it's transformative content, almost like a podcaster using a computer with no charger and seeing how long you can go. 16%, by the way, folks.
If you're wondering about our numbers, a lot of people are stuck over on Melton's show. Should I call Melton right now, and should I call into his show and let everybody know that we're live?
Yeah, sure. I don't care.
Call him real quick. I'm going to call Patrick Melton and basically just let all of his viewers know that we are live and to jump ship and come on over here where the real transformative content happens.
The person you are trying to reach is currently unavailable.
Maybe he's not accepting calls. Cowards. Everybody go into his chat room. Let him know there's a real show going on over here.
Real show.
People forget their fucking chargers. There's only so much you can talk about. Sports Mask is coming up. Sad Chad's coming up tonight. I mean, there's so much constant content constantly being released. I'm going to get that tattooed. I'm going to get that tatted.
That's
I'm going to get tattooed across my ribs.
Well, that could be a good, make it look from afar like barbed wire around your arm, but you look closer and it says constant content. I mean, if somebody can come up with a decent tattoo of that, I'll get it.
Little Lemmy, I'm putting you to the test. Come up with a great tattoo idea for constant content constantly being released. Or Chuck, if you're listening, I know you're good at drawing. You're not very good at tattooing. I can tell you that. I know firsthand.
He's not good at cooking potato skins in a vacation cottage either. He tends to burn down the whole house. But that was a year ago, and he didn't do anything this year. God bless him. Yeah, I might get, in all seriousness, I might get the logo like that's on the hat, or this one. It was just the ski mask.
Oh, yeah?
I might eventually get that somewhere. I mean, we've been doing this for some years now. That's why you see the post today about Dalton Pruitt, and I posted, we had him on. We had him down. We had Dalton on at the height of his mania.
Right. And
literally.
Fun episode. Yeah, right before he moved back.
It was literally the height of his mania before he quit podcasting. Go check it out. I posted the link earlier. It's episode 131.
Yep.
Really
wild I was responding to some people with that because they were like, oh, you should check these guys out. I'm like, he's been on.
Yeah, all these Johnny-come-latelys. Do your fucking homework. Do you have catalogs of episodes, and especially on the Patreon. You can go way back. 9% on the computer.
Patreon.com/Skimask Media, folks. Wish we had enough time to do a little extra page
I know.
today.
I'm just going to come right back on the phone.
Yeah, cool. Come back up on the phone. See what's going on with that. What else is out there going on? I got to save some of this shit. What else is in your notes until you cancel out of here?
Well, I
come back on the phone.
I have the old journal. If you'd like to do another.
Oh, that's Patreon exclusive.
Oh yeah, that's right. We only do that on the Patreon now. This is my.
You guys
for
are
those who
missing
don't
out.
know, my 3rd grade journal, my teacher made me keep when I was thrown out of school. Some real gems in there, but we only do that on the Patreon. Sorry.
Yeah, I know you guys are a little timid about the Patreon. Oh, you don't put out enough content, blah, blah, blah. Look, it was summertime. He's kayaking. I'm getting fired. A lot of shit was going on. Winter's right around the corner. We're going to have nothing to do but this. So
look at us.
Plenty of Patreon
We got
content.
3 shows on a Thursday. Best believe there'll be something dipping into the Patreon soon.
Right.
And there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of backlog content there. A lot of retarded stuff. Me smashing an Xbox.
Yes.
You've done a lot of weird
When
shit
I tried
on
to get
Patreon.
fat.
You tried to get fat. Just bonus eps on top of it. So there's shit in there you can use against us if you hate us. Join the Patreon. Join the Patreon out of hate. Who's the guy that hates me? Sir
Sis, join the Patreon. I think he's a new guy. He's newer to this. I think he followed me from Melton's show, but he loves the content. But for some reason, he just hasn't. You haven't won him over yet. So
now Kelly's getting very jealous in the chat. She's very.
I know that's what this is. That's why she's.
She's acting out. She's acting out. She knows I make white with a young half black woman. Now, what do you think about this? I went out with this black woman yesterday eve. We got sushi. Shout out Kotobuki, the best sushi spot in Fairfield County. And she wore crotchless panties, but not like lingerie. Like they were like Spanx, but with the crotch cut out for the vagina.
Really?
Yeah, so she was just hanging lips.
Is this is this like a new fad, or did she cut them out herself, or is it something you can buy?
No, it looked pre-made. She looked great, black dress, and she had these Spanx that had the crotch cut out for her vagina, so she never had to take her underwear off all night.
Oh wow! I mean, I guess that would be good. She must have been coming there with the expectation of you sliding in.
She knows the expectations from Daddy. Well, she's not going to see me, She didn't, so she had to get her fill. Daddy did. I didn't make white, but she sure did.
I mean, Kelly does bring up a great point here. You got to make sure everything is well hygiened down there if she's going to wear that. So,
Listen, she's a working lady. She works at a salon. She's on her feet all day. Sometimes listen, I love the natural sense. Sometimes there's some issues there, but she's a very formal lady. She doesn't let me go down there if it's not fresh. So, anal was on the table yesterday, Eve. I chose not to go for it.
If you really like the chick, don't do it. Just don't. It's not what you see on if you see yourself.
I've done it.
Future, Yeah, I mean, yeah. But it makes you look at the person a little different if something were to happen.
You're from
if
Texas.
something were to
You're
happen.
from the Bible Belt.
That's true.
We just like to have fun up here. We're just having fun. Another thing for the portfolio. Let's get wild. I was talking to her, trying to talk. I want to go to a store with her and buy her a toy that we can use together, possibly.
Oh.
By the way, it's almost pumpkin fucking season on the note.
I know. I saw the
2% on the computer. Get ready to send the link.
People are over in Melton because he's hating on Ray DeVito. No time for beautiful boys, Julian.
Wow. Oh, wow. I've never heard that before.
Wow. Never heard on Ray DeVito hate.
Hating on Ray DeVito. Oh, wow. How original, Milton.
New?
God, he stinks. Like I said last time I was on, his show is for chicks. He's basically a chick show. He just has shit popping up all over. It's a Candy Crush.
And there it goes, folks. I know what happened. The laptop has died. Stancil is out for the count. He probably slept in all morning, and next thing you know, he just can't get it together to remember to bring the laptop charger to his new place that he does the show from. I don't even know why he does it in a new place. I mean, it was working fine out of the garage. I don't know. He's never really told me the reason that he goes. Better Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was fine. It's still the old mic click. I know he said he was going to call back in from his phone. We'll see how long it takes him to do that. I don't even know. How the fuck do I remove him from here? Because we're going to have two of them. Oh, well, listen. No problem. I get it. You show up at Gino's show, you don't have to worry about laptop chargers. You don't have to worry about, I'm going to bring this to the table. We haven't done this since last weekend. Very, very unprofessional, if I may say so myself. So see how long it takes him to come in from the Twitter and continue this conversation. Where'd he go? He went out with a lady last night. Okay. He said he's going to the car to grab some headphones. Why wasn't he wearing headphones? Wasn't he just wearing headphones in the show? Oh, he probably had to get different ones to plug into his phone. Okay, that makes sense because they change the fucking the plugins every couple of years. It's ridiculous. Link is on Twitter. All right, so he's coming back. Everybody I know wants me to cut him loose. Where's Cyril Sis when we need him? I bet he's over on Melton's channel. Melton keeps, planning these shows right around the time we go live. I don't know why I just got caught reading the chat. I'm no Ray DeVito, though. So Kevin says he's back today. We'll see. Oh, great point, Julian. We'll see if Kevin comes back tonight and explain what actually happened yesterday. $600 to end this show, folks. $600. If you see Chandler over there, tell him that there's a show going on right now, and if he would like to end it, and I might even give, you know what? NFL starts tonight. I'm going to give a special here. It's going to be $400 to end the show today. Just amazing, transformative content that's going on out here. And I'll put it all on red, I promise. I'll put it all on red, black. Melton sucks balls. Yeah, it's just the same shit. He's talking about some German guy who's not even a podcast. Like, who is this guy? What, he reported a couple of channels and has gold teeth and drinks himself to death? What even is that? And now people are starting a big rumors. Like, he's gone. He's off Twitter. He's gone. Just let it be. Let it die. You spend 2 hours on that. I mean, then you get up out of your chair. You're like, oh, wow, I missed a great day outside. That's why we try to cap it at about an hour. I got shit to do. I'm going outside. I'm going to work on something. I can't just sit here talking to a microphone. First of all, it's boring. Second of all, no one cares for more than an hour. It's ridiculous. And yes, Bill Tong brings up he is unhinged about it. You know when someone's unhinged when they spend 2 hours on someone. I mean, is that what you're thinking about at night? Like, how am I going to turn this into 2 hours? Or are you just thinking about it? Yeah, no. Trust me, Julian, I know. All about that. He does that. I guess Red Bar. I've never seen Red Bar's show. And I like Melton. He's funny. But when you let yourself get lost in the same bullshit topic for so long, it's only going to go on for so long. Even the Sad Chad shows we do, we try to cap them at like an hour 30. There's only so much people care about. There's only so much I care about. Even when I was doing Sad Chat, I really didn't give a fuck. I had to watch his shows. I'm like, okay, I guess we'll talk about this because people seem to care. And then I kind of have to play like, oh my God, can you believe what Chad did? I mean, I don't give a shit. So you'll see the transformation. I mean, the show's good. We break it down, especially how fat he is now. And the fact that he wouldn't take his shirt off because he wasn't in shape. Like, dude, we get it. We can see the weight gain. Look. That's a clear belly roll in his back fat right there. I mean, you could jump that all right. It looks like a big hill. You're coming down, and bam, and you could do it on a skateboard, and then you catch air off the moon landing there. It's like one of those X Game ramps. But yet he wouldn't take off the shirt. Like, dude, we can already see what's going on. Just take the shirt off. Like, if someone told me to take my shirt off and I knew I was fat, the last thing I would do is, show appreciation of that. Be like, yeah, you know what? I'm too fat. Because then people are like, okay, now we're gonna fit it. Yeah, I mean, you really can. Right, let's have one more gander at this. Look, so you start at the top where his neck fat is. He's even got the neck fat. Like if he goes and does squats at the gym, he can rest the barbell right there on the back fat and not even feel it on his shoulders. It'll just sit there. Be amazing. And he's still wearing that hat. And what happened to his tooth, too? Didn't his tooth get knocked out in that quote-unquote fight? Because, the guy looks horrible. And he was scared to put one of those chairs, look, the laptop on the chair and do it from the pool. Because you could tell he was nervous because people were fucking looking at him and stuff. I don't know. We'll get more into it tonight on Sad Chat immediately following MLC. Stancil's back with a better camera and headphones that match the phone, right?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you sound fine.
I'm pretending to use the mic.
I know, I know when you are because you always hold it lower, and then whenever you're not, you're like.
I'm a professional. I know how to podcast.
Wow, people really wanted me to just cut you loose when you were gone.
Good. They say you rather be hated or loved. Anything else is gay.
Anything
Jim
else,
Stancil.
Yeah.
That's
T-shirt.
a quote.
Write it down. That's a new T-shirt. I got to put some new tees out. I'm gonna put a new one out that said, "Chad, we need a sports match shirt." So give me some ideas.
We do need a new sports match shirt.
I don't know. We have a lot of all these artistes that follow us. Sunday Billy Wagner, by the way, how great was that Photoshop?
I was thinking about what was crazy is I was thinking about him a couple of days ago.
He's still alive. That's good.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him. He hasn't been tweeting. He hasn't been in any of the chat rooms. And then you posted that, and I was like, oh, well, I guess he's still alive.
Yeah, I threw that out
everything's
there.
all right.
Yeah, I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Did you watch? What?
Wait, Lemmy? Is this true? Is this mic supposed to be the other way this whole time?
Maybe that's why it clicked.
No, I think he's talking about my microphone.
You sound fine to me.
I know, but I think the way these mics are designed, like that's why there's this like padding here. It might actually have to be upside down. What if I've done this show this many times with this microphone upright?
Genius.
Huh. All right. Anyways, it sounds fine. Looks fine to me too. So.
Yeah, who cares? This is a real show. Listen, the content is our mouths. It's not dumb backgrounds or fake AI shit or fucking clips. The content is the words we're saying. Who cares what it looks like? We spit the truth. Did you happen to watch Gillis's or your dear friend Louis J. Gomez's special?
I watched. Here's where I fucked up. I watched Gillis's special, and then after watching his, I immediately went over to watch Lewis's special. And there's a key difference immediately. If you watch Gillis's special and then go to Gomez, Gomez doesn't know how to. He wasn't slowing anything down. It was so much faster than you. Where Gillis, he's up there and he's letting the joke go through, play out. It seemed almost as if Puerto Rican Rattlesnake Louis J. Gomez was rushing through his set.
And but you are a professional comic, so
professional comedian. Listen,
critique.
Folks. Well, I'm just saying that was one of my problems that people told me when I would do stand up is just I would rush through the set, not let the joke carry out. You know,
I'm sure that's probably the most common. Even on podcasts, people have that issue of not letting conversations breathe. Right. Well, that's interesting. I did watch Gillis's fucking great hour. I don't know. It was very funny. I was watching it by myself and laughing out loud. So
I was watching. It's hard for me to laugh at comedy on a TV screen because I've seen it.
Well, me too. Usually, but I did on his.
But my girlfriend was howling laughing. She's never really seen comedy live besides Ray, but that's not, whatever.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment.
No, Ray, I know. Ray is actually a good
Ray's a decent comic. Podcast.
I know a lot of people only know him from these podcasts. We've seen him live a bunch of times, living over here. Ray is actually pretty good comic on stage.
Yeah, you could tell
he's a professional. Put it that way.
Yes,
he's a professional. He can handle if the room goes bad or whatever. He can handle it.
Right.
So he is actually. He's almost. He's not almost. It's too bad he can't be who he is on stage, off of stage. Because off of stage.
I know. On stage, he's so confident, and that's basically what you have to have, And,
yeah, which is bizarre. He doesn't have sex.
No sex. And I was listening to Florentine's NFL preview show, the podcast, and one of his things, he was like, if you're over 25 and you play fantasy football, you collect bobbleheads. That's how much of a loser you are. I just busted out laughing. I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh, well, he wouldn't like. We haven't talked about it. We had our 24th year. 24th year of same league this past Friday. Not one, but two wenches serving us all draft. Sub 23-year-old ladies serving us drinks, making our shotguns, perhaps delivering us drugs. Who's to say? So your league stuck. 20-year-olds half naked serving us. That's what kind of league we run. Honestly, but on another point, the only reason I really do fit, sports are all gay, even though I'll do a show about them right after this.
I really just do. I'm in 2 leagues that are both live drafts, and I'm basically just in them for the draft. The draft days are fun. Other than that, I don't really care.
Yeah.
I kill myself.
Now, do you guys do the lame thing where the loser has to do something exquisite or off the charts, something
Yes
ridiculous?
and no, not that gay. So I just happen to be the last place loser from last year, just by chance, of course. Just had some things that didn't break my way.
Mhm.
No, so the loser in our league has to bring 330s to the following year draft, 90 beers.
So did you bring 90 beers?
I did. So
Nice. Good for you.
we do as is tradition.
Glad to see there's some bets out there that you actually keep your word on.
Yeah. Well, we do, because we're men, we've always done this. We do a shotgun every 2 rounds. So every time it snakes back down, we all do shotguns, which is 8 shotguns if you do the math, because we do 16 rounds on top of what we're drinking already. So you can imagine how that goes. Played beer pong tournament after. The kids still got it.
Nice.
Still got it. Unbelievable. Playing basketball today for an hour before I almost passed out due to heat exhaustion.
Oh, did you shoot some more hoops? I love that.
I played for an hour today, then went to the gym, did another hour on the elliptical. I'm going to fuck Karen Fian.
Yes.
Cut it, clip it.
Cut it, clip it, tweet it. People,
since Kelly doesn't fucking do anything for me anymore, maybe Karen will
she's
help.
just saying go Bears. Oh my God.
I'm starting your dumbass tight end because faggot ass Travis Kelce isn't playing tonight, so I got to start Cole Kmet of the Bears. But
I know. I bet
this is all teasers for sports bass.
I bet Sky Moore anytime touchdown score, as I did in the Super Bowl. That cashed, so I cashed him since Kelsey's out tonight. Beautiful stuff, really. Plus 1,200 on the. Go drop $100 on it, folks.
Wow. Yeah. Now I know I'm doing sports after, but I'm doing it solo because I'm just going to rip this first one. But you said you're getting into Korean baseball now. There's not enough
I
American
started betting. So they hit the mound at 5 a.m. I've had enough of MLB.
That's about when Gladwell Ape starts sending out his threatening tweets to everyone. 5 a.m.
The Korean Baseball League, Japanese Baseball League. I mean, you're really betting on the better team. I mean, it's obvious they're not pussyfooting around. Same thing with overseas basketball betting on it. I mean, there's not crybabies. There's men playing sports. The better team is gonna win. They're not. It's like the Braves tanking to fucking Kansas City. I mean, you got to get. It's a joke. They're projected to win the World Series, but yet lose 2 games to Kansas.
It sounds like 14 runs. It sounds like you bet on the Braves.
I did have that Braves bet. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't? They're playing one of the worst teams in the league, and then I go back to look at my bet, and Kansas City's up 14 runs. I'm like, good. What the fuck is this? It's a circus. It's all fake. But,
those Asian leagues, they have an air of class to them, especially the Japanese leagues. Theatrical yet classy. It's fun to watch those wacky old Japs.
Yeah, so that's fun. Been betting that. What else was I betting on? I was betting on something else that was ridiculously stupid. But getting real close to a nice payday.
So what's your lock? What do you have? Have you done your betting for week 1 of the NFL yet?
I haven't. No, I put in 3
same game parlays. Sports mass teaser here.
I did 3 same game parlays for tonight. I have not put in my Sunday picks yet.
What do you have for tonight? Let's do a little sports mask. Yeah, a little sports mask pre-show.
Let me pull up my FanDuel here. Now that I got 2 monitors.
So
yeah,
Steve,
I'm banned from DraftKings. Remember,
Steve Conte, the great incomparable Steve Conte from Compound Media, was telling me we had some drinks after the show Tuesday. And he was telling me he's now added a 5th betting app to his portfolio because he was offered some free money. PointsBet USA.
Really? I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, they got some kind of promo going. I don't have any money to bet, but you should.
I don't. I got like I don't even have a job, but I paid the rent. I got like $200, so it's all going straight into the gambling fund, people. It's gonna be some wins.
You can't win if you don't bet. That's for sure.
All right, I picked what is this? Sky Moore first touchdown score. All right, Travis Kelce's not playing.
Yeah, I like that.
Chiefs money line. Chiefs to win by 4.5. Mahomes over 2.5 passing touchdowns, which he's gotten in the last 4 consecutive starts of the season.
Sure.
Isaiah Pacheco, anytime touchdown score. Now, I'm a little scared of that because he fucked me in the Super Bowl. But Jamar
Yeah.
Gibbs. A lot of people are saying the Lions are going to win tonight.
Yeah, I saw it was only 57%. The Chiefs were favored. I thought that was ridiculous. Well, now what's the payout on that?
The payout is $1,800. The bet was $5. So we'll see. I also placed I got a. What is it? How many legs is this? This is one same game parlay. Now this is like 20 legs, same game. Payouts 4,000.
What's the bet?
Let's go. Kansas City Chiefs money line. Isaiah Pacheco anytime. Amon Brown anytime. Jamar Gibbs over 31.5 receiving yards. Mahomes over 2.5. Jamar Gibbs over 3.5 receptions. Sky Moore 40+ yards. Kansas City Chiefs first half minus 3.5. Over 14.5 Chiefs total first half. Under 12.5 Lions total second half. Under 10.5 Lions total first half. Kansas City Chiefs minus 1.5 first quarter. Minus 1.5 second quarter. Minus 1.5 third quarter. Minus 2.5 second half. Over 9.5 total points first quarter.
Oh, this is all the same bet.
That's all. Yeah, that's all the same game.
All right, unbelievable.
Yeah. And then
And what are you betting to win $4,000?
$5. Just Abraham Lincoln, a little $5 on that.
The honest Dave.
Nothing.
He
Nothing
made a
amazing.
mistake, didn't he?
Yeah.
He would probably take that back if he saw what's going on today. Huh?
I don't, yeah,
It's
he
a
would.
slave joke. It's a joke, folks. Calm down.
It wasn't even. He didn't even. He wasn't even. I think he got put on the $5 bill because when he was killed, he had a $5 bill in his pocket. Did you know that?
I did know that. In fact, and he chopped down a cherry tree, even though that's a different person. Now, the what was I? Oh, any 1-8 bad beats lately?
Yes, I do have a couple of those.
You had a couple hashtag 1-8s.
1-8 yeah, I need to. I was just about to say that. I have to add them to hashtag 1-8.
We should make a sports match shirt as some kind of 1-8 shirt.
Yeah,
Think we can get away with that?
I think we can get away with 1-8, and then put some of the losers on there because I mean we have.
Yeah,
I have a bunch
just the
more I
whole
need to
list where
add.
there's just the one red and everything else is green.
Yeah. All right. Now I had one the other day.
Have you bet on the international? Oh, you said you were betting on the international basketball tournament.
I lost one of those bets. It was pretty dumb, and so it pissed me off, and I have not gotten back into it. But yeah. Well, let me scroll down. I had 1-8 last week, and now, folks, if you don't know what 1-8 means, it pretty much explains
Do the
itself.
math.
Do the math. It's one person doesn't make
Just say-
the basket. It started
Right,
in
one
the NBA
person
season.
ruins the bet. One person ruins the whole parlay. Call it 1-8.
Here's a 14 leg. I lost on one. This is 1-8. This is Korean baseball. No, this is Japanese and Korean. Over 7.5 total runs on the Yomiuri Giants at Tokyo Swallows. The total score was 7. The bet was 7.5. So that was a bad beat.
Fucking Swallows.
Some of the ones are bad where you only win one of the legs. I mean, those are worse.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think.
that's just like one retard. That's you betting.
So here's and the Florida State game. Florida State versus Clemson. I
Yes.
think it was, right?
No, Clemson played Duke. They lost.
Versus LSU. This was
Yeah.
my bet. This is a 1-8 right here. I bet Florida State money line. Trey Benson anytime. Jordan Travis anytime. Over 56.5 total points. Jordan Travis over 28.5. The only thing that didn't cap was Trey Benson anytime touchdown scorer, and people are already saying that he's going to be first round draft pick and can't even score a fucking touchdown in the season opener. Ridiculous.
1-8.
That was 1-8. Had a couple of
Bad beat.
1-8s. Yeah, that
1-8.
was bullshit. Because, dude, I was like, no one's betting Florida State. Everyone's betting LSU, and then they come out and win the game. Kind of like that Colorado bet, too. Colorado smashed.
I
Who'd
know.
they beat?
TCU. That was a
Yeah.
wild game. We had that on in the background of the draft. This is totally off the rails, but maybe more back on track for our show.
Right.
I know I've mentioned this in the past before, and I'm pretty sure we agree. But I've just been listening. To their credit, that's a compliment to Are You Garbage? But their producer is the most insufferable producer in all of podcasting. Toby, do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't, because I've listened to probably 10 to 12 of their episodes, and I've never heard the Toby.
First of all, he's constantly, you could hear him laughing at everything in the background. You know, off mic, but you could hear him laughing at everything in the background way too hard. It's so fucking annoying.
Okay.
And he talks way too much, and he's like so overly excited. It just makes you want to puke. And then I remember there's one ep he talked about how he just, in my humble opinion, and who am I? He's just another one of these guys, and there's a lot of them in comedy. There's the people in comedy who fell into it, you know, like us, is just what we've always done. And then there's the people who actively just wanted to do it because they wanted to do it. This is a guy, he went to like a sleepaway private school. His parents are well off. He was just a regular kid, and he just got into like producing, and now he wants to be funny and do stand up. But the point is, anybody who's watched the show knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's undeniable.
Okay, I mean, I know other shows like that. So in this retrospect, what were your thoughts on Ben on Tim Dillon's show? I liked his background laugh was good, and when he butted in was good. Ben Avery.
Agreed. Ben I liked because it didn't feel forced. This Toby character, everything is literally anything anybody says that remotely they think is funny, he'll cackle. You hear him cackling in the background. Ben was much more reserved. I feel like Tim Dillon almost had to pull stuff out of him at times, you know? So I had no problem with Ben. This is a guy you just always hear in the background laughing. Ben never did that. Every now and then when Dillon would say something just ridiculous or hilarious, you'd hear him laughing. But no, this guy is just constant. It's ruined the show for you. I apologize to everyone and you, because now you're not going to be able to unhear it.
I know. I only listen when there's nothing else to listen to, honestly.
Same. Like they had Louis J. Gomez, so I listened to that. And who else did they have recently? I think Joe List. And I like those guys, but have Kevin Brennan on if you want my respect.
Correct.
Cowards.
No, so I know you.
I'm surprised
listen.
Kelly's not promoting those guys because they're also millionaires. Oh yeah, they could really use your help, Kelly. Not us.
I don't think you listen to the Bob and Shuley show, the BS show, at all.
No.
Okay, so.
And again, no offense. I just listen to what I like to listen to. I'm not over here.
Producer Joe, and he's the most sufferable person ever. If you go back and watch the Ray DeVito interview, it's on Ray's show with Steel Toe. Just watch it just for Joe's butt in. It's so brutal. Like, so Steel Toe would say something, and then the producer of the show would butt in and go, "Oh, that's not true. That's not true," and like give his opinion when Ray's just trying to interview Steel Toe. It's like you're just producing the show. Like you're not in the interview, dude.
Exactly,
and you're in the whole interview.
I appreciate on other shows, like for an example, I think it was a Tuesdays with Stories I listened to recently. This is just like a small example, but it ties into that. But like when they can't remember the name of something, for example, whatever it is. Obviously the producer probably knows, but the point is, let the two people who are actually doing the show do the show. If they want anything, they'll ask the producer.
Right.
To all podcast producers, this is a PSA. Cut it, clip it, put it on public access TV. To all podcast producers, you are not part of the show. Right. You are a producer. If your hosts are any good or have any sort of IQ, they will address you when they want to hear from you. So just shut the fuck up. Do your little nerd bullshit in the background, whatever you do. No offense, Adam. I love you. Adam is different. Adam's one of the greats.
Adam's completely
different. But you get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you're not part of the show. Shut the fuck up. You'll be addressed if anybody wants you to look something up. Look at Jamie on Joe Rogan, the biggest podcast in the world. He keeps his mouth shut unless Rogan addresses him.
And that's the way it should be, because you're in the background. You're getting paid to do something. Do it. You're not getting paid to talk on mic.
No.
As I was listening to a BS show recently, and that Joe guy, he butted in and goes, "Hey, a lot of people are wondering when I'm going to get my own show." And even Shuley was like, "Never. Just be quiet." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Producer Joe is a different person than the other producer who said he got paid once a month.
Yeah. Yeah, $800 a month. Yeah, Joe is like the main producer guy that's on there.
Producer Joe. Oh, he's the guy who like beat up an old guy at an old folks home.
Yeah. I mean, it's hilarious, but
no, I hadn't. That was pretty funny. I had no problem with that video. That was actually pretty funny. Didn't give a fuck, just yelling in some waiting room, and some fucking old fucking World War II vet tried to fucking fight him. What's that say?
Too bad all of this golden advice for podcasting is garbled through an awful microphone.
Joke's on you. This microphone's not even plugged into anything.
I know. Some guy earlier in the chat was saying like what did he say? Something like $5 says that microphone's not even on. I was like, did you not listen to the whole show?
Yeah. Do you not understand what we're doing here? Hey, yeah. Send them super chats, you cheap fuck. Maybe I can finally afford a real microphone.
Yeah.
Or a new computer, God forbid. God forbid anybody sends us. God forbid anyone sends us $1,500 instead of sending it to Chad as a joke. You fucking hack.
Just to jump into a pool and barely even swim around. What a waste of $1,000.
What a waste. Listen, I speak for myself. I'm not speaking for Skimask. The statements made by Jim Stancil don't reflect the statements of all of Skimask Media. But let me tell you, Borgo's still on my shit list. I'll never forget he gave Chad $300. Chandler, you're on my shit list. You gave Chad $1,000. It's not funny. Stop giving these losers money. Money is real money. Send us money. Hell, send money to BYB. I'd rather to go to anybody else that can actually use money than these fucking hacks. Rack me.
Rack them. Yep. And somebody even put out a poll, or not even a poll. They said, here's 4 shows you shouldn't donate to. And it was like the Chads and some of these other fucking clowns. And I don't know who's this devil guy. And people keep saying I should have him on. I'm like, no, I don't want to.
No thanks.
What hack? I don't even know. I can't even remember his Twitter name. But
we don't do potato. We're similar to. Well, first of all, we don't do guests mostly because this is this is a real talk show. Like I talked about this somewhere. Oh, I think on my pregame show for Compound the other day. That's how you plug, folks. Yep. I was talking about the order it goes in as far as fake shows. Stream sniping, number 1. Clip dissecting, number 2. And right behind that, frankly, is guess. Because then you're just fucking bullshitting. You're not even giving any opinions. We're just 2 or 3 people talking around, not using mics, don't have the money.
Talking real life stories, making the best merch in the game. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous what's going on out here, folks. I mean, we're not out here doing 4-hour shows because we're hoping somebody will click on us in that 4-hour time frame.
Right.
We only need an hour. That's all we need. What more do you want? Look at that. Nothing's plugged in. You don't even need to be plugged in.
No, and maybe it's this thing. I got this when we first started. It's probably a piece of shit, but people want to send thousands of dollars to these losers instead of these young bucks who are doing their best doing real shows. So you get what you pay for. So then you get me talking into a mic that's not plugged in with shitty earbuds. This is what you wanted. Thanks a lot, Kelly, supporting Philly millionaires because they really need it. Lamar Lee is a millionaire.
Millions. It's ridiculous what's happening out here. Sports.
Tim Butterly is a millionaire.
Tim Butterly worth millions. Boxing Lewis. Why are you supporting?
And I love these guys. Tickets. And I love these guys. They're great. That's my point. They don't. I need help, Kelly. Somebody help me, or else.
You heard the man. Look what could happen. That could happen.
And I'm not begging for money. We're not begging for money. I'm just telling you. We're just telling you how it is. That's all. We're just saying if you are going to send money to people, I mean, look at this. I made a noose so I could actually kill it.
Oh, my God. Beautiful. Okay. Tied above the rafters. I'm sure there's no ceiling in that place. I can see a little bit of the ceiling over there. They got some wood planks. Yeah, there's got to be some rafters up there somewhere.
I'm in a prison cell.
Oh, nice. Yep, there's some rafters. Drill a hole in that rafter there.
Hang myself from the fan. That'd be cool.
And the fan would probably rip out. See that? Is that a wooden rafter going across up there?
I know it would rip out. I weighed myself for the first time in a long time. You want to guess how much I weigh?
195.
Do you remember how much I used to weigh?
230.
Correct. You know how much I weigh?
195.
178.
Hey, you weigh 18 pounds more than I do.
Yeah,
Most of mine is below the belt.
Oh, yeah. with a big piece gang, of course. Never forget. Who was doing something? Somebody was doing some hack shit. What did you send me? Or Stevie sent something. Oh, the BYB guys. What did they do? They did something.
What was his comment?
Oh, shit himself?
Oh, no, Stevie farted into the mic.
Ah, well, I can't take. Admittedly, that's just a classic.
Yeah, it's something funny
Throughout the history of broadcasting, farting into the mic is never not funny.
Farts are always funny, no matter where you are.
Farts are funny. Farts are funny, and that's another T-shirt.
Bobby Kelly said it the best. He said it on one of his early podcasts. Fart was the first joke.
Yeah, I've heard that before. Hack. Oh, actually, I brought this up on In Hot Water.
Okay.
I'm flying on 9/11.
Oh yes, I
Never
saw this.
forget.
I saw this part.
I'm flying on 9/11. What do you have any? I wanted to be patriotic. Marshall Beaupre tells me if you wear anything semi controversial, they won't let you on the plane.
Really?
People are looking at me in this place now.
That's okay.
I don't care. Does it look like I care?
No, not like Chad at the pool.
I wish Chad would do this.
Brody Stevens yourself?
Brody Stevens. Hack! By the way, I have to say, the Barry Ribs hack drop is up there with my Moolah as one of my favorite drops now on MLC. He sounds like a bird when Barry Ribs. Hack! I can't even do it. It's so funny when Barry does it. I say it all the time. Hack! Boy.
I can't stop saying it myself. Sports Mask Collective coming up very soon.
I'd say within 15 to 20 minutes. I just got to drive home, plug everything back in. So go take a shit, go get a fresh air, go slam some tequila, hit your wife once or twice, pick your grandmother down the basement stairs, close the door so you can't hear, and get ready for episode 50 of Sports Mask Collective. The 2023-24 NFL season kicks off tonight. Your old pal Jim Stancil will be picking all the games. I also have to put a post-mortem on the Mets because if you go back and watch episode 49, Stancil Skimask absolutely nailed this whole Mets season, and that was back in February because I'm never wrong. Coming up very shortly on Skimask Media, and you're back tonight.
Yeah, we are back with a brand new. I know it's been a couple of months, more than that actually. Sad Chad back tonight, folks. Directly following MLC, plenty to talk about. Him and his weight gain. Doxing people, but then getting mad when another podcast host says a very common first name. It shows you the direct line of how delusional these fucking people are.
I know we're wrapping up, but we should say, yes, exactly. The reason you called hashtag never forget, the reason you called the Bahamas because he docked your girlfriend. And he also, who else did he dock? And actually doxing, not saying the most common first name in the world, posting pictures, posting people's personal stuff.
Where they work.
Get fucked. Kevin Brennan for life. MLC's the greatest.
Yeah, MLC is the greatest. I didn't know what to do with my time yesterday at 4 p.m., so I just had to.
No, neither.
Because I don't really like Kumia with Gavin on. I don't know. It's just not for me. And then, so I was walking around my apartment like the Pablo Escobar meme. But literally, I was walking around yesterday at 4 o'clock.
Just looking out your window. No, that's how I felt. That's how I felt too. It's like, all right. What am I now?
So I did some work on my vehicle. I'm like, well, it's hot out.
Yeah, it's like what was that? What's that movie when like all the technology goes away and people go outside again for the first time and realize there's a world out there. That my day's not tied up for 3 hours at 4 o'clock anymore.
Exactly.
But I hope to see it back today. I'm going to try to finish the Sports Mask before MLC starts, and then you got your whole afternoon and night is set, folks. You just watched this tremendous program. You're going to watch Sports Mask, then you're going to watch MLC, then you're going to watch Stevie and Ski, or you're going to watch the return to Sad Chat, and then then you're going to watch the if you missed it because you were watching this, you're going to watch In Hot Water to give old Compound a free plug.
There you go. Give him a plug. Love the Tuesdays with Stancil. Amazing content out
I'll be
there.
coming straight off of a red eye Tuesday, so hold on to your tits, folks.
Hold on to
I
your
know.
fucking tits. He's going to be tired looking for some beverages after flying Spirit. I can guarantee you that. The flight
yeah.
there is always fun. The flight back stinks. Yes. All right. Tune in.
I may be on.
whenever
Oh,
the-
by the way, I
Oh,
got
go
a text when I was getting my headphones. Keep an eye out. I got invited to do Let's Get Loud, Larry Bayo's show, in person,
Oh.
live from San Francisco on Friday. So we'll see
Beautiful.
if we can make it work out logistically. Either way, keep an eye on the YouTube channel because I will definitely do some kind of live stream, probably from San Francisco, to see what's going on in the streets, take a look at some people shitting, maybe some tent cities.
Yeah, I want to see some of that live action.
Yeah, I'll give you live act.
Oh, yeah, I got a live action. Big Piece! SkimaskCollective.com for all your Big Piece needs. Thanks. We'll be live again whenever we feel like it.
I'll see you soon, folks.